Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dice Age. I'm your host, Justin Hayward. With me today are the three players of Ken, Clara, and Ashleigh. This is going to be episode 18 of the podcast. As we can do every week, we will start the episode with a quick recap.
19. It was 19.
Episode 19 of the podcast. Sorry.
Almost 20.
Yes, we were almost to 20. I was like, I said 18. I'm like, yes, it is 19. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, that is why Clara is here. She is here to ensure that I
Lord Keeper.
I remember
It begins.
I've done that too. I had one episode where I was like, yeah, I just missaid it. I'm just going to keep it out. But anyways, so this is episode 19. We're going to start the episode off with a quick recap. This time, I'm actually going to ask one of the players to do the recap in your character voice. So, starting that off, Ken, I'll actually have you do this one, and then we'll go down the line for each episode moving forward.
Well, let's see what I remember. So, Thune Hackjaw, if you forgot me. So,
You're going to do the last time on.
oh, I'm sorry, last time on Dice Age.
Now you can do you can say it as Ken or as your character.
We'll continue doing it, getting back in the voice. So let's see what Thune can remember. Because unfortunately, near the end, he got a little drunk. So, getting some negative rolls as he went there on the train out past the Greater Wall. But we'll get to that in a moment. We got out to the wall itself to find out what was going on. So, going and meeting with mercenary companies, people who are checking the walls themselves, ensuring that people like clerics and other entities were doing their work. We met a few interesting fellows. Somebody who thought, remind me of his name, the fellow that thought he was tough shit.
Oh, there are a couple of them.
There's quite a few.
The specific two, there's
Yes.
Nefarious, and then my new best friend, Thorky.
So he was somebody I definitely, Nefarious I'd called out because he seemed like a man who talked a big game but never played the game. We also found out the man that you had thought, Thorky, you arm wrestled. You actually did beat her, which is impressive, or beat him. So you broke his wrist. I was able to mend that, but okay. We also had to deal with some good sleep depravity. There's a few things that are happening with some of our party members being loud. Let's say it's kind of a zoo. But either way, we got that. We went past it. We all got our full night's rest. And now going out here with a sled dog team to find out what the hell is going on beyond the wall. Or at least finding out what's happening, I should say, to see what needs fixing, who needs help, and talking to the mercenary band. So that's a lot of things that happened to me outside of getting drunk. So anything else to fill in that I may have missed?
Nah, you got most of it. You did make a small boy pee his pants.
Well, I wasn't going to mention that, but yes, I made Charlie pee his pants and then gave him a dog to say sorry. So
Who might have also peed.
I probably peed.
And that is where we're going to be starting tonight's episode of Dice Age. You guys had just managed to make your way to the Dwarvish settlement, the original Dwarvish settlement, a area that was a bunch of tents that have clearly been sort of grown over through various seasons of snow, sun, snow, sun, snow, sun. They were already burned down the last time the adventurers had made it to this area.
Oop.
So seeing them in the distance, you would notice that they look very desolate and sort of isolated, as well as the other edge of the border where you guys will be seeing some damages. So I need everyone to do a investigation roll. Actually, perception.
Oh, thank God.
Ah, there you are. All right, let's see what we got here.
Marginally better.
I actually got some points here.
Oh, that's so much better than I deserve.
Remember, it is dark, so if you do not have dark vision,
I got my goggles.
Luckily, I
Thanks,
do.
DM.
I got a 15.
I do. Oh, I do have dark vision. Okay, we're
I
good.
got a 19.
Ooh.
ooh.
8.
Okay, so looking on the border, you do notice large chunks of the wall itself have been destroyed from whatever force damage was caused by these ballista missiles actually hitting the wall and shattering pieces of the stone and sort of ice mixtures off. You also would notice a bunch of, it looks like mercenaries sort of patching it together with some wood and other nail pieces on these metal pieces, so it doesn't really look like it's doing much work. as they're trying to repair this damage and cleaning up the remains of whatever occurred here. Leading the pact, you would see a sort of tattooed bald man with essentially like a large beard. His name is Gregorius. He was the healer that you had heard about before.
Gotcha.
He is currently sitting here arbitraring the different types of information that are found here on the wall. He's just like, all right, so now that we've got the wall prepared, let's go ahead and ensure that the med bay is good. And looks like we have some new arrivals.
I've heard of some fabled clerics, and I finally met one.
Not really a cleric, but I do like your moxie.
At least I can do is help heal, or at least mend. Your wall looks a little worse for wear.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know how well mending works on arcane magic, but you're worth giving it a try. It's probably better than wood.
Hey, as I looked before, I can fix magic items, I just can't fix the magic about it. So as long as it's a material, I can at least assist. So, do you have anybody else out here that has this, let's say, my proclivity for magic, or am I going to be the lone person out there working with other men with nails, tools, things like that?
Charlie goes, I can use magic,
Last time I pointed you out, you got nervous.
but I volunteered this time.
Charlie, I like that. All right, Charlie, I'll take care of it then.
That's the difference.
I like it, Charlie.
Yeah, as long as I volunteer, I don't pee my pants.
Well, how about this? From going forward, then, I'll look over to you first, and if you just shake your head, I won't say anything.
I like that. You know what? We're gonna be friends.
I think we will, Charlie.
He walks over with you and he starts using, basically, he's also using magic.
Yeah, so I'm just helping out where I can.
So as you guys start working on that, what would the rest of you guys like to do?
Do they need help like transporting any materials or things like that? Or am I able to get up maybe higher to see possibly, it's probably a little too far away from my silly little bunny eyes, but where, like what direction these ballista, assuming ballista, damages came from, if I could like angle that maybe and try to like triangulate with my -1 of int where these shots came from.
Yeah, so given your experience in various combat scenarios, I would say that you go up to the top and you're looking for a location of where you suspect a potential enemy could be. Go ahead and roll do an investigation roll for me.
Oh no. Okay, that's a 15 with a -1, so yeah, 15.
Okay.
Or 16, -1.
So while you're doing that, Luna, what did you want to do in this situation?
I was gonna kind of do something similar, scout.
Okay.
I was gonna use the new skill.
Okay. So you going up to the top as well. What would you like to do?
I was gonna send Soul up and use Beast Sense,
Ooh. So what does Beast Sense do?
so I can look through her eyes as she's flying around and like hear and see everything. But like I'm like, bleh.
Yeah. So
Oh, do you need me to hold you?
Yeah, can you hold it?
Okay, yeah.
Or I was just gonna sit on Tara too, because that's the other.
Yeah, so as you go through B Sense, go ahead and do go ahead and do a roll. Do a perception roll.
Oh, sweet. I like this. 13.
Okay, so I will say that you observe as you guys get up to the top. Do you guys speak at all about what you're going to be doing, or do you just go in straight into your trance?
I would have voiced my intent loudly.
Same.
So-
go limp.
Yep. So do you want to hold her?
I can, unless you want your babies to hold you.
Either way, like I can just sit
I'll
on
help.
them and
Would it be like just a basic strength or?
Yeah, just be athletics.
Okay, I'm good at that. Yeah, that's a 26.
You
Fantastic.
you feel like you are clearly held. You're
I've got you.
Yep. So, using your skills, you manage to fly up high and observe the sky. And while you're holding her, you're sort of looking from the ground, looking for the different various areas. I will say that between the two of you, you're easily able to identify that the other beach on the other side, there's a lot of open treeways. From what you remember from the last time you were here, you remember there was a large opening towards like the center, and that's where you saw the Wendigo on the other side. And so that is where you believe they would have had to have set up a weapon system in order to attack, as it's the only clear location that can see this entire section of the wall, as multiple arrows have been shot into this wall from that section.
can I see like tracks or anything? 'Cause if it's a ballista or something, that would have been on wheels, right?
So you would have to fly over to the other side. You're currently just observing from your side of the island. Now, flying over, again, it's not very far. It's less than a half mile of waterway between you and the other island. You can fly to the other island to observe through your bestiary eyes. But how far is the overall reach of your bestial ability? I think it's only about a mile.
Yeah, that's very important.
Doesn't say a reach amount for how far the distance is that you're allowed to
No,
go?
just says range area is touch. Right, unless I'm reading that wrong. Let's see.
Because usually those are associated with a certain distance.
It just says up to 1 hour.
It doesn't give a distance.
Then you're fine. Yeah, so you can go as far as you want, up to an hour.
Yep.
So, would you like to fly over to the other side?
Yes.
So flying over to the other side, whoosh, to observe, we will go back over to your character. So what were you doing in this specific situation?
So I'm just using my cantrip men to just help like patch smaller holes where I can, and like it's just helping because I'm a strong, strapping half-orc, carrying things over as well to help them repair. So doing physical and mending when it's small enough to just seal things in place.
So do a sleight of hand roll for me.
This I can fail. All right. I'm going to give myself some guidance, so I have to make sure I'm doing all right. Okay, sleight of hand. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so using both these guys together. Nice, 6.
Awesome. So with Charlie's natural 1,
Oh no.
We're breaking this wall down, baby.
Guys.
he takes one of the like pikes and he basically just jams his thumb. And you see his thumb literally break and snap off.
Charlie, what are you doing? You can't lose your thumbs like that.
He's like, I'm not all thumbs anymore.
That's pretty good. I'll give you that much, Charlie. It's pretty good. Let
That's
me
the
at least
shop
help
talking.
you. Let me help you. Very funny. At least you keep your humor about you. I don't know if we're really cut out for this. He looks at the tools. I'm not very good at this. I thought it'd just be magic. Hold on. Don't move. Let's see what I can do
Is it
here.
all the way off? Or
Yes, it's gone.
I can't put that back
We
on,
can't
but I can
fix
stop
that
the
right
bleeding. So we're going to go ahead and do cure wounds on you so you just stop bleeding. So here you go. I just tap his hand so at least it's a nub.
As he grabs his thumb and he pushes it back on, you see the sealing occur as it goes caca and his thumb's back, and then you see Charlie rapidly de-age.
What do you remember, Charlie?
Who's Charlie? That
Thank goodness it's my repeat. So, hello, Thune, Hackjaw. We are here at the the important part is we're fixing this wall, and I'm the man who's helping you do so. Cleric, we are good friends. You know about your regeneration thing? Do I have to tell you about this?
You're gonna have to tell him everything. So you're spending the time explaining
what I
him
know.
about what you've learned in the past hour of knowing this, or the
Do what I
last
can.
few hours of knowing this guy.
We had a train ride.
So going back to your character, do another. This time it would be investigation as you're flying down closer to investigate to look for specific tracks and marks on the ground of a siege weapon.
13.
Okay. Yeah, so looking down, you manage to fly low, and you do see what looks like wheel marks. And you also seems like little footprints. You can't really tell what type of footprints they are, but you know that they're small, and it looks like there's a multitude of them.
There's
Does-
no way for me to tell.
Does it look like boots or like?
It looks like physical footprints, like clawed footprints.
Okay.
It looks like three-toed clawed footprints.
You know it has 3 toes and claws?
Ooh.
Sloths.
Did you just like mumble that as I'm like holding you and I'm like, what? Is this a riddle?
Is this a test?
I didn't study.
Mom, I'm scared.
Right.
At least
Hell,
you're there
get
to
the riddle
support.
for me to come back.
Were you looking to continue to fly out to look and see if you can see more tracks or marks, or what were you looking to do?
How much time have I been out?
It's been in less than 5 minutes.
I'm just gonna fly around and see as much as I can. See if there's anything like. So, where's the wall?
So the wall is the closer to where you were. You were on the other side of the island.
Other side of the island.
Yep.
I think it's right here.
Yeah. So the wall is on.
And we're looking over here. Oh, sorry, my water bottle was directly in the way.
Yeah, so if you guys hand me your map, I'll be able to show you.
Yeah, there you go.
So essentially, you guys are in this closest point right here. So you guys are up here,
Okay.
and then this is the distance.
So I'm on the other side where the tree.
So you're currently right here.
What's at the point?
Down here,
Yeah.
this is the beach. This is the crazy beaches. Did you forget that you guys named stuff really, really awkwardly? Yeah.
When I lost in the democracy part of that.
So moving forward, as you guys find new things through this campaign, you guys, as the cast members, get to name them.
So we are discovering it. So we get to actually just
That's
sweep
a
them
lot
on
of
it.
power.
So it is democratic at least. I'll take that.
So moving forward, so all of these things were named by the previous adventurers who lost their lives, RIP, to create these cool little things. So
I see. So is the summer forest just ironic then, because it's icy over here, or is there actually something about that forest?
I think it starts getting warmer
Oh, okay.
the further you go into.
So the summer forest, the idea was that inside of the summer forest is basically a sauna. And there is a tree folk named Treebeard, for all of my Lord of the Rings fans, who likes to eat birds, and he likes to hang out in that space, and essentially worked with the party members to travel through his forest of death and destruction, and without his help, you will get lost.
Ah.
The second island's name is Marco Polo Island.
Yes, they did name it Marco Polo.
It makes. I was looking at this map. This makes so much more sense now. Because I was like, these are fun names, but they're all over the place. I'm like that players would do it.
So I didn't name any of these things.
Again, I love that idea.
Yeah. So
I can't wait.
Part of a lot of them.
yes, and so the rule of voting is democracy. So you guys choose as a group, which is why I only have 3 players on the show. Makes my voting system very easy for me because I only break ties if there was 4.
That means you can finally have a Slimothy James place.
I could have a Slimothy James.
So, as you travel to the other side, you have found yourself in the summer forest.
I'm in the forest?
If you're dropping down to further investigate, you're going to be going into the summer forest. So would you like
Probably
to
like right here, right now.
So would you like to keep going into the summer forest, or would you like to just look from above? Because you're going to see a lot of tree brush from above.
What's Soul's HP at? Technically. Do you know?
I will
I
give
just
you
didn't know if I
an
get it.
animal that soul will roughly be around.
Yeah, I expect to worry about if they get caught out by themselves.
That way, because she should be able to get away, but maybe not without being slightly maimed.
Yeah.
So I think I had it at giant equal. That's what we were at its hit points at. I think that's level. Giant eagle is a 1 CR rating. So 26 hit points, 13. So when you're looking at your character, look for all of its abilities and stats will be based off the giant eagle stats currently.
Okay.
So it does have multi-attack.
I might do like a quick little swoop down and then come right back out and see if I just catch anything.
Okay.
Because I know that forest is sketchy.
And as you fly down, lower in following the tracks, whoosh, you do see what appears to be a large figure in the distance. And you do see a bunch of faces, bird-like faces, staring back at you as they look at you. And they pull a release on the trebuchet, and it launches.
Trebuchet though, not a ballista.
Correct.
Okay.
As the trebuchet flies over the head of your bird,
I was gonna say, I'm like, I think
and
I
I need the 2 of you to make dexterity saves.
And that's why, Charlie, you won't be dying again near me. I'm going to make sure you remember all of that. Ought to be good. The hell's that?
As
Both of us? Or?
Yes.
Okay, do I have to do because I'm holding.
Correct.
Okay.
can I
All
break
right.
concentration,
Thrower.
so I'll come back and the soul's gonna come back on his.
Not during this moment.
Dang it.
That is the issue that you ran into.
I'm going to use guidance again. So I can help Charlie if things go wrong. Okay, Dex. Wow, really doing well with this bonus. 17.
Okay. 17. Charlie will make his save. Okay. What did you get?
Ooh.
Do you want to
I'm
trade?
cashing in.
All right, so you're cashing in your.
I am, because I don't want you to get hurt either. So
Oh, does Tara
that's so much better. 17.
And Ken, are you adding that with your disadvantage?
So with the, you're so right. So with the disadvantage,
Isn't
so
just
I know
negative
I'm
one?
taking.
It's just the -1.
Okay, with the -1, it's just a 16.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Thank you. I'm still drunk.
You
That makes
are
sense why things wouldn't go well.
Okay, instead of a horrible 8, I have a 14 now. No, 17. 17. I have numbers. Yeah, 17.
Okay, with the 17, you are only going to be taking half damage.
Okay, cool.
As are you, because you guys saved. So,
Sweats.
how many hit points do you guys have?
On a scale of 1 to 55, I have 54.
42.
Okay, actually, how many do you have?
Yep. Beef. Siege weapons usually do a lot more against people because they're meant to hurt buildings, so it's a different scale.
Yep.
My bones are about to be atomized.
I have 33 hit points.
Well, at least I know where I'm going in the afterlife.
I believe in you and you.
It's going to be 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Is that half or full?
That's no. So it's 44. So
Okay, half. All right. Oh god, that
much did I
brings
say?
me to.
you're taking 22 because she saved for you.
Oh my god.
As a giant block of ice is thrown into the wall.
Ouch.
Currently dodging out of the way as this block of ice is smashed into the outer casing, and as it does, the ice cracks,
Oh no.
and slithering out is a water elemental.
Oh. All right.
And that is where we're going to be starting our first combat of season 2. So, we're going to go ahead and start. Now, welcome back, everyone. So we are going to begin our battle segment of this game. So, I need each of you guys to roll for initiative.
First
All right.
initiative.
I'm actually going to use reverse time, and when they launch this, can I just hit the projectile back? Just knock it right back at him?
Unfortunately, you were below the wall,
Yeah, I
so
know. I
you
was gonna
see it
say.
coming.
I'm playing
You did
racquetball
really
here.
good. Don't worry about it. Don't look over here.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Oh, good. One of us goes there.
The goal is to make sure to heal you before things go too south.
I got a 3,
Plus your dex.
4. Sorry.
Heck yeah.
So with my +7 initiative, I got an 8.
I like to hear it, guys.
I rolled a funny little 1.
All right.
Oh, that was great.
That's upsetting.
So, as the first water elemental cracks out of the ice,
Why'd you say
Why'd you
first?
say? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was not. You said A earlier.
a second one
No.
will be thrown.
See, now you're just making stuff up, and I don't appreciate it.
No, I had it all set up for that.
So he says.
I did actually.
Somebody grab his computer.
As a second one was launched, but hit the exterior of the wall. And so it's currently on the ground outside of the wall.
Loser.
Time to take care of business.
So it smashed into the wall, breaking it
So
free.
it's like here?
And then it dropped in the water. Correct.
Well, now we have no idea where it could be.
So that's
Point for the
the...
cracks.
I did roll to see where they would hit, and that was where the penguins rolled to hit. So, it was So first one is
Good.
correct. Second one is awake. So he will be making an attack roll against the players up top. So he has 3 options. Okay, so how I do this usually, if there's multiple options, I choose a player and I go high or low. High being if you guess correctly, whatever you choose, the higher the number, the more likely you are to get it. And then the opposite obviously being true. So if you say high or low, then I will ask you, do you want to have it hit you or not hit you? I will not tell you the outcome. I will just give you the opposite of what you want. So, Clara, high or low?
I'm gonna go with low.
Okay. And do you want this to hit you or not hit you?
I would like it to hit me.
It will not be hitting you.
Aw, beans.
As it got a 10.
I tried really hard.
I know. That's the reason. So some people are like, oh.
So is 10 considered on the high side of it?
Correct.
Okay.
So sub 10, above 10.
Okay.
So,
Good to know. Physical,
Ashleigh,
maybe.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay. Do you want it to hit you or do you want it to hit your scaly lizard boy?
What's the scaly lizard boy's thing? Did we say how much HP he has?
He's a drake.
The Drake. I'm gonna say hit the lizard boy because I think he's got more than I have.
Got some pretty good AC, so. As they usually have a high AC and a little bit of higher health, so I could probably take a hit.
I attempted to volunteer as tribute. I'm sorry it didn't work.
Okay. The lizard boy will be taking the hit as it makes its first attack. And as the water sort of slides out and does its slashing water move against this scaly boy, it will fail.
Good.
That's not a boy.
I think I found it. Is it Drake Companion? Is that the right one?
Correct.
Okay.
So what is its AC?
Screenshot. 14 plus PB.
Yeah, yeah,
Proficiency bonus.
yeah.
Oh.
So it will be making its second attack.
Yeah, that one I think is from Drake Warden, so that goes up based on your class.
Yours is
Yeah,
just...
their natural armor's good, so I assume. What's the AC?
It says 14 plus the PB.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
it's just going to be base 14. We're not going to scale it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, scale, I get it.
Drake Warden's
Good.
a great class, honestly.
There's a reason I'm good at social media.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got it. Oh, hello, friend.
So the second attack will be a 13 plus. So it will hit against your scaly boy.
For how much?
For...
No, what it doesn't say
70
is...
damage.
Oh. 5 plus 5 times your ranger level.
So it will take
Just do my level?
4
Yeah.
points of damage to him.
4 points. So
Yeah.
what? That would be 5, 30. So he'll be... Okay, gotcha. Got it.
Okay. All right. As he gets smacked by this frozen, semi-frozen water structure. All right. Next in the turn order, Hackjaw.
Do I have enough movement to get to the top of the wall to fight?
So you are currently at the bottom of the wall. The staircase is roughly
Yes.
here.
Okay.
So-
I assume 5 foot squares?
Yes, 5 foot squares.
And question as well. So can I see this above? Like it has landed. Can I see it thrashing, or is this all out of visual range?
Do a perception roll to see what you can see.
Very good. Perception, not my best roll.
And it will be with a minus
Boop,
1.
boop, boop.
Oh, yeah, you're just
Don't worry, I was born drunk. All right. Okay, with perception, an 11 with the -1.
So even with an 11, you would see that these walls were built to protect you from the outside, not from the inside. So you could easily see this water elemental and your allies if you perch like up.
Okay.
See their feet and
And this is wood it's on currently?
yes.
Okay, cool, just making sure. So that said, I know you're usually doing this action as a standard. Was that a bonus or was that my standard?
It's just a standard. It's just a perception roll. You don't have
Okay.
to use your action.
Then if I can still see my allies, I'm gonna use Mass Healing Word to at least help them out from below, because it's 60-foot range to heal them as long as I can see them. So I guess, are they in visual range? Because I can see him as the floorboard's able to be seen through. What's the quality of the work here?
Based off of your perception roll, you're able to see what you know to be your allies.
Okay.
As far as seeing their entire body, that's not true, but it's long you do have a visual.
I just need to see them, so I'll do Healing Word. So you guys are all going to heal. Watch me roll a 1. I did. You heal 5.
Hey,
so it's
I'll
up to
take
6
it.
allies, so I'll also heal Charlie. Just because I need to pick 6, so I'll pick myself and him as well.
So there are a couple of guards that are with you guys as well.
Okay, so I assume they've also been hurt, so I'll do those 3 and me, so that's 4, and they'll do 2 guards.
Awesome. Okay.
So everyone gets 5. I could have rolled better, but I didn't.
I will also say this for you guys, since you guys haven't really played with me as your DM before. Essentially how it works is anytime you're doing a skill-based roll in combat, I don't make that be your base action.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, because I know like rules as written it is, but I was like, just want to double check so I'm not overstepping.
That way, it gives you the opportunity to still be able to like observe the situation, investigate, or do other things, while also being able to have an action that actually plays impactful portions of the story. I just use it as like a free action. Similar to grabbing an item but there are still item interactions and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So.
Okay, so that was my move, that, and then I'm going to use my free action to yell up, "Oi, Bunny!
What?
Wedge any kind of metal in this thing. I've got an idea."
You're going to use it. Nice.
Boil it.
And that's my turn.
All right. Then it's going to go to a couple of the guards. So there are currently 3 guards. So they are currently next to it. So it's going to be these 3 D3s. So they are here, here, and we're going to go here. So they're going to have their turns on the same time. So all my NPCs will always go on the same turn just to simplify the process, and monsters will always go on the same turns. So the 3 NPCs are going to attack. I will roll individually for each of their attacks, though, because that does matter. All right. So one of them hits.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Yeah. And he's going to do 8 points of damage to this water elemental.
Get up.
As looks like it's getting kind of fucked up. All right.
Good.
Next, it will be Lilliemore.
Me? How did I roll higher than you? I crit failed.
Could you roll plus 7?
You're right.
You're always
right. Alrighty. So, bonus action, rage.
Yep. So
It's time.
Dun dun. So, also, when I do rage, because of my storm barbarian, I picked Tundra.
Ooh.
So, those in a 10-foot aura that I select get 3 temporary HP. So, including myself, you, your boy, and our guard friends. So, well, at least the ones, that one I think is the only one within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
So, do, and then do. Those 3 now have 3 temporary HP.
Nice. Okay.
Heck yeah. All right. Close that. Raging, of course. And now I am going to smash.
Smash.
Well, crit.
Okay, so how did you get a natural 20?
I got a natural 20.
Okay, so how natural 20s work in
Yes.
Distance World?
Yes.
Full damage plus an additional roll.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Natural 1s for melee-based weapons has the potential to hit any ally within 5 feet. And ranged weapons is a spell of a random dice roll from your list. So if you go to cast, like, say, a cantrip, I'm going to make you roll based off the number of spells you actually have on your list. And whatever that roll is, that's a spell that gets cast instead.
Oh, nice. Fun. Okay, so let me try that again. For max damage, that would be a 8 plus 5, 13, plus my 2 from rage. So that's 15, plus an extra roll.
Yes.
Plus, do I add my rage bonus again?
Yes, so yes.
So then total of 20 bludgeoning damage, I believe. I think it's bludgeoning. So it's slashing or bludgeoning.
So he does have resistance to blood.
Let me double check.
damage.
It's slashing.
And slashing.
Okay, well, he takes 10 then.
But it's a magical weapon, correct?
It is.
So he doesn't have resistance.
Loser. Okay, that was my first attack.
So
Again.
how much damage was that total?
Total 20.
20 total damage.
20 total damage.
Okay.
Again, not a crit, but it was a 22.
Okay.
And so... all right, and there goes all my luck. So that's 8 damage for that one.
So not
of
nearly,
slashing.
So not nearly as good, but you did do a really, really good move there. So how
Thank
would you
you.
like to describe how you got your natural 20 attack in?
Probably the fact that this was an ambush, which bad news bears. And 2, I have someone who's currently lying on the ground, not returned to her body yet. So I'm in super protect mode. Therefore, she's going to carefully, gently set you down, pull the battle axe out, and just scream. And then jump as high as, because I can jump. I got some jumps. Jump and then come down as absolutely hard as she can.
Absolutely. So as you gently place down your ally, screaming as loud as you can, a wave of aura emerges from your body, healing all of your allies, including your unconscious friend, as you jump 55 feet into the air with your natural 20, bringing your axe down. The moon shines on your bunny body as you're...
I'm spectacular.
As you literally just bring the weight of your axe down onto this gelatinous mass as it slices into the water, cutting it clearly in half like it was a cool samurai move. And then it sort of reshapes as you come in for your second swing, following through and sort of stab into it, but not doing enough damage to slice completely through.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that would be your natural 20 being utilized.
Fun.
Did you leave any metal in there?
It's screaming. It's time
Noted.
It's time for screaming. So that was my attack. I'm not gonna move because I'm right where I want to be. So I already used my bonus, so I think that's all I can do. Yep, that's me.
Unless you have an item interaction for healing spells. Also your guys' rations, they give you temporary hit points. So each ration, so you have 10 days worth of rations. You can either eat it for food as a regular meal, or you can use each individual ration. So your 10 rations, you get 10 individual hit points that you can then eat from. If you get any additionals, like the smoothie that Luna's character got, that would be an additional. It's 1d8 plus 4. And those are just additional things that you can get from Mushroom before you head off.
Mushroom.
And then Blueberry also gives out blueberries that are worth 1d10, but none of you guys interacted with Blueberry before you left.
Next time.
But that's just for you guys. So food is going to be really important. So it's the Skyrim mentality of like eating.
Oh no, it's just eating a block of cheese in the middle of combat.
Yes, that is what I decided to use.
I love that. All right, that's my turn.
All right, next on the list. So Luna, you flash back to your regular body. Poof.
Okay.
But before you do, a dark shadow emerges, and you realize it is a penguin inside of a chair being held by 4 other penguins.
Oh, so the Emperor's here.
You don't believe it's the Emperor, but you do believe that it looks like one of his chain of command.
Okay.
You do notice a distinct eye patch on his eye with 3 slash marks through his actual eye itself. But that is what you would know before you flash back over.
I don't really have a way to tell anybody this right now, do I? Because everybody's all over the place.
You do, but you are currently flashing back into your body, and you're on the ground prone. So you'd have to use your movement to get up, and then you can still use your. You can still talk, and you can still act and do all those things.
Okay. Well, I'm
but your movement will be essentially halved for this turn.
And you hear a lot of screaming.
Yeah, angry bunny screams.
Okay. I'm gonna get up.
You suddenly feel your body is succumbed by a lot of physical damage that you have no idea that occurred to you. So you feel really hurt.
I see the elemental there.
You feel a little bit better.
I feel a little better. I know what I'm gonna do for like the other stuff, but I don't know how to get out the word that like a head honcho is here.
Is talking a free action?
Yes.
You just tell me.
Oh, okay.
Whether I perceive it or not is up to debate, but
I'm just gonna shout out that one of the HBICs is here by the trebuchet. Because he's like back here.
Oh, that makes sense.
As you shout that, you do see Charlie looks up and he goes, "What's a trebuchet?" But you do notice that it looks like some of your allies that are here, Garfield and Sylvia, who you have yet to see, seem to be aware of what you're saying as they are currently jumping over the wall during your action to face something below you.
goodbye.
Oh, okay.
So they're
So
on
they're
the,
like down here.
correct.
So let me do this then. I'm gonna use my thingy thing. Where is it? What was it? Conjure animals.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
One of them's gonna be a dire wolf, and you said there's water right there, right?
Correct. Currently, there is a massive body of water in between the two land masses.
How far apart?
That's the spacing.
Okay, so it's like
That's why I was saying this is the shortest distance. So in the map that I created for you guys, so in my map, it's closer,
yeah.
but it was kind of hard to do from like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so essentially it's
So
like,
hypothetically, I could jump that.
hypothetically, you could jump that. That is the reason why I said that this was the closest point.
I just had an idea, and I'm trying to figure out if.
So
it's-
yes, to answer your question.
Return aerial assault with my own aerial assault.
So I'm gonna use
Bunny
conjure
jump.
animals,
Bunny jump.
and I'm going to conjure a plesiosaurus in the water.
A cold-blooded dinosaur?
Wait, that doesn't because it swims. Is that not a thing?
You're gonna put a reptile inside the water?
It's a plesiosaur.
Dude, they're cold-blooded. So if we're doing
doesn't
actual
work.
physiology, it would die.
I don't know how much
Dang
physics
it.
we're bringing into this
If it is a
dinosaur
magic
time.
summon, if it's a magic variant, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, if it is like,
resistances?
yeah, I was gonna say if it explains
No
it as
idea.
such.
Ashley, I'm gonna let you know as your DM
Huh.
that real life physics apply here.
Okay, then yeah, I was gonna say I think well,
Okay.
unfortunately,
Which is
but
why I
bad
made
news
the
bears.
It's why I made
What
the.
was it? I
So
thought
so
it
you
was
can
like a-
choose something else. I would
Okay.
strongly recommend that you don't choose that option.
You could do a porpoise.
Dang it.
So the reason why this kind of works in my favor is all dinosaurs don't really do well in the cold.
So then, like sharks and stuff, no? Or
Sharks are fine.
okay.
You do
okay.
shark.
I'm gonna do a hunter shark then.
That one's fine.
Okay.
That one also makes a lot of sense.
Hold on. I don't know its thingies.
But also, this thing is kind of on land. The water elemental on the ground is on land.
Oh, I thought it was in the water.
No. So it's on land. It's just coming out of the water on the ground.
Okay.
So imagine like a 5-foot space where there's like a small beach. That is where your allies are on the ground, and then right in front of that is this glopping water elemental. Good, but it's still in the water, so you could still attack it from the water. Just so you're aware.
Nah, I'll just go with my original plan then. So I'm gonna do the 2 dire wolves,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do myself as a dire wolf as well after that.
Okay. So when you use your action, is it a bonus action to change?
Yes.
Okay. And casting your spell is a regular action, correct?
Yes.
Sweet. And yeah, you can do all 3.
Okay.
It's wolf time.
It's wolfy time. I can find where to do it.
You're gonna howl like the wolf.
Sure.
You're gonna be hungry.
Oh.
All right.
But I'm gonna have the 2. Can I have summon the 2 down here
You want to
on
summon?
the beach?
Yeah.
Because I think we have this one covered.
Yeah, sure. So you drop 2 wolves down onto this thing. They magically appear. Poop, poop.
Poop. Poop.
Okay.
Okay. I'm done now.
All right. And as you finish, Charlie is still confused as to what's happening, but for whatever reason, he understands that something is happening as you had just left him.
You just need to go up the wall and start blasting. Use that knowledge you have in the book.
He runs up and he goes, "Okay," and he goes,
Don't die.
burning hands.
That's a good idea.
That will hit.
That's my guy.
All right. As it seems like this water elemental is getting a little warm.
Getting litty.
All right. Back up to the top. It's going to be your 2 allies' turns. So they are on the ground. They're going to be attacking the other guy. One will hit, one will not. It will be doing some damage to it. Again, for our audience at home, this is more for you. As you literally see a Sylvia run up from behind the water elemental and sneak attack, slashing into the water as she goes for her second attack with her offhand, slashing into it, causing poisonous liquid to fill into the actual water itself. and causing some sort of damage to it.
Nice.
But it seemed that our other friend was too close, and he missed his attack with his bows.
I got 1 for 2. We'll take it.
All right. Then it's going to be the next one. All right. So back up to the top with the top section of the battle with the second water elemental. So again, Clara.
Yeah.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay. And then would you like it to attack you or someone else?
Oh, hit me.
Okay.
Hit me.
It's going to hit you.
Good.
All right. It's going to try to attack you for its first attack.
Okay.
For 11. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. Second attack. Even less. So it misses you for both attacks.
Yup.
Yeah. Okay. And that will be all it does on this specific moment.
Thank you, armor class.
Hackjaw.
All right, I'll keep making my way up. So, with that said, you said it's right here.
Yep.
All right, so go 10, and I still have about 20 feet of movement if I'm able to go all the way up here or halfway.
It would be about, yeah, you make it to the top with the last point. It's only a 10-foot
I made it.
staircase.
So if it's 10 there, then I will go 1, 2, a little further. So this one looks pretty rough around the edges. So from where I'm at here, are we able to see now what's happening below? Or is that going to be on the edge and looking down? So are we able to see what's down here yet, or do I need to get to the edge?
I'll say that you can look over and you can peek and see it.
Okay, so what do we see happening down here? I know there's the wolves now. What does this elemental look like?
So currently you see a huge water elemental, and you see 2 of your allies on one side and 2 wolves on the other.
Nice. There are 2 wolves battling outside of all of us. Okay, then what I'm going to do, so again, looks over here, sees Raging Bunny, everyone else having fun. This guy looks pretty worse for wear. So I'm going to go ahead and use my crossbow to shoot the one down below.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
All right, see what I can do. That is a 22 total.
That will hit.
Get ready for it. Now this is piercing damage. The damage is 6.
All right. So it
Forgot
does
we can roll
have
here.
it does have resistances to piercing.
That's all right. I just got to make sure it stays inside it.
Yep. So it should hit.
All right, and then I did my movement. I did my main there. So if I could, as a bonus action, I'm going to use an item. So I'm going to start tying my. I have a grouping of. Let me make sure I have the right length here. So how far down is the wall?
It's 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay. Then I'm going to get my 10 feet of chain and actually start fastening it here so I can drop down next turn half, then just drop the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So that's all we do now is just fastening chain right here.
Okay. And as you continue to move, you're not moving outside of its space for attack, so it doesn't get an opportunity attack, I'm assuming. So
I don't think he's close enough.
yeah, so it doesn't.
Actually, I'll use my hemp rope. That makes more sense. I have 50 feet, so I'll just start tying my hemp rope.
Absolutely, yes. So as you start making your way down, that will end your turn.
Okay.
Lilliemore.
Me. Time to attack again. Time to make this thing not be alive. That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
These dice are doing really good for me right now. Damage. Okay. Oh, that's 7. Okay. Plus my 2, so that's 14 slashing.
Okay, so that will hit again.
Okay, get that out of there. And my second attack.
It is with your first attack,
Oh.
it does slash into it, and
Yeah.
it looks physically injured.
Good.
Shoot him.
Second
Slash him.
attack. Ooh, that one might not hit. Is a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Okay. Damage. That's another 14 damage.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Very consistent. This thing likes 7s.
Right.
Just wailing on this thing.
Okay. And as you do, the 3 of the guys up at the top will try to attack it. One of them will hit. And as it does, it'll slash into it for 6 points of damage.
Got him.
As he takes his sort of long sword and slashes at it.
Nice.
Moving down, we have Luna.
Okay.
And all of your guys go on the same turn.
If you need help going down, you can use my rope as well. Or you could just jump whenever you... Or you can stay here.
She's wolf right now.
Oh, you are a wolf. Would you like to use a rope as a wolf? just
You
hold
just
on
climb
your
down
arms.
with your little wolf hands.
So all of your guys will go on your turn.
Okay. So my character is going to attack this one.
Okay, so make your attack roll.
We find the wolfies.
Oh,
Oh, so, and then because of pack tactics, they have advantage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
that's silly. I love that.
That's why pack tactics is like one of the
It's
most
too
busted
good.
things.
I was going to say, pack tactics is... That's why being a wolf is awesome.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Max damage.
I'm being left
plus
out.
roll.
It's 10. 2d6 plus 3. Which one is that? Is that like 10 plus that, or is that...
That's just average. It would be the 2d6 plus 3, so that would be 15 damage of
Okay.
piercing.
15 and then...
And then another 2d6, yeah?
So it does have resistance to piercing.
I may have met the most affectionate cat. In my
So it'll be half damage.
Yeah, so once we got all of it.
Yeah, just let me
Okay.
know.
So 15 plus 2d6s. So it's 19, 23. So I don't know if you would do round up or round down.
I'll round up.
Okay.
And plus another...
I always break the game in the player's favor.
26. So it'd be
Oh, oh.
13.
Yep.
So 13 total damage?
Yeah, and then does it considered a creature or no?
Yes.
So then you have to make a 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh, incredible.
It succeeds.
Cool. And
Alright.
then I'll do the other 2 wolfies.
Okay.
And then do they still, since they're with each other, still get the pack tactic?
Correct. That's why having 2 of them is so good.
It's so broken.
Alright. 16?
That'll hit.
Okay. That's just for one of them.
Yep. Now you have to roll it again
Okay.
for the second guy.
Well, I'll do the damage first. 4 plus 3, 7.
So half that will be 4.
That'd be nice.
That one's a little bit cocked.
That's a 19 now.
Yeah.
So 20 something.
20 something? Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 4, 8, 11.
11, so half that's 6.
And then you'd have to make 2 strength saving throws.
Yes, it does. Which is the same reason why lions are so good.
I struggle to resist. Yeah, see, that's why Pounce, too, was one of the
Yeah,
mechanics.
that's-
Oh,
Cats
Pounce
get in
is
lions.
disgusting.
Pounce is so good, man.
Let me see. What's its pluses? What does it need to be?
13.
So one of them will fail. And it will, so that one is knocked prone.
Ooh, got him.
And then, so, since that's a mount, does that still get an attack or no? Tara.
Tara will get an attack.
I don't know what to look up for her, though, is the thing. So that's what I was trying to do, and I couldn't find.
So let me. So your mount, just have it as the same. Oh, there's actually mount ones. Hold on. It's going to be whatever the mount ones are.
I couldn't find
Drake mount.
any of them, so that's why I was asking. I tried real hard. I was looking the whole time.
I'll bring some cool little sheets that I have next time that'll probably help with your familiars.
So
at least.
AC is
Okay.
14. So you're gonna get the Drake companion mount from, but you're gonna get all of the stuff except for the pluses from the player stuff. So you're gonna have all of its base stuff. So Strength 16, Dex 12, Con 15, Intelligence 8. All that stuff will be the same, and its saving throws, except for it says plus PB. Just take away those elements of it, and that's what your Drake is.
Okay, so what attacks does that have? Where's my thing?
It has Bite.
Bite? What is that?
It's just a weapon attack. It's 1d6.
Okay, so...
Plus its strength, which would be a +3.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
That wasn't that 20.
How is this
That's
happening?
3.
That's amazing.
Welcome to Justin's games, where I get very little nat 20s as a DM, but all my players do really well.
I always roll poorly. Yeah, this is the best I've rolled in a long time. So
Yeah, so that's max damage. So it's 6 plus your additional roll.
Another
Which is a
D6.
D6.
we're in Crit City.
Well, so it's 9 because it's 6 plus 3.
Oh,
so
yeah.
9, then plus
5.
5.
Another 3.
So, and then that's halved because it has resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the total number of damage?
So that'd be 9 plus 8, so 17.
17. So 17 halved is, I don't know, math.
9.
9.
Cool. Yeah, as it does 9 points of damage.
Okay, and then so Soul's over by these penguins, right?
Oh, wait, hold on. You did 9 to the top one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Soul is by the penguins, correct. And the penguins are still on the board. But they are currently busy.
Don't worry, I'm about to ascend upon them.
So you do have Soul.
How are you ascending?
With my legs.
She can jump.
I have
She's
so
small
much.
enough I can pick her up, isn't she?
Who?
Am I considered small or medium?
This.
You.
I think I'm a medium.
It's whichever one you want to be.
Oh man. When does medium start? I think it's like 5 feet.
5 feet, yeah.
I kind of want to be small.
I get through it.
I would love to be small.
You'd be
You are
deplorable.
officially small. You
I'm
are
officially small.
You're 4'9".
Excellent. Not
Just-
counting ears.
Yes.
My ears make me medium. We don't count them.
All right.
I was gonna say, do you want me to have her come around and like pick you up?
Yeah, if you can get me over there, because if I don't attack something or take damage, I lose my rage. Which is why I was about to just catapult myself over there.
And then she has
Depends on how much movement you have.
80 feet.
As long as you let us break up that movement, you probably can get me over there.
Yeah, you can break up your movement. The only thing is that the water elemental will get attack of opportunity again.
If it's alive.
That's a problem.
Yep. So, it's your move.
If you want to wait around.
Or
Yeah, I'll have
I don't need to be over there immediately. That's just my end goal. If they're not cowards and flee.
her just kind of come over here.
oh, and these are supposed to be the elementals. I did pull these out for a reason.
Oh.
I had 2 of them for a reason.
Eh. We'll
I
put,
love
we'll put one down
faces.
here.
Yeah, I pulled those
Put
out
them
earlier.
down here by the woofs.
Yeah. That way you guys were aware of where the things were.
Yeah.
That one is.
That one already has one, so we'll just put that there.
That way nobody thought I was cheating by not having 2 enemies. Preset it for the campaign.
Invisible.
Yeah. All right. So,
I'm done.
all right. Then it goes to Charlie the Small. Charlie looks at this thing and he goes, cool. Basically out of spell slots. He's going to try.
Oh no, honey.
He's going to try to firebolt it. That will hit
Good job, Charles.
for a single point of damage.
Hey, all damage is
Damage
good
on the board.
damage.
And then he will look at his allies and he'll go, I really tried, guys.
You're doing what you need to do. Keep fighting.
I will.
Thumbs up from behind the wall.
All right. Then
Oh
it goes.
god, this kid just has to keep going through puberty.
Yep.
Oh no, that just hit me.
Surprise.
We'll power level. We'll get right through it.
That's why I have to keep changing my voice for his character.
Oh no, honey.
Poor baby.
I'll never know what a woman's touch is in this lifetime.
Stop.
Hey, listen.
Charlie's
We
tragic.
got a new party. We'll get you to level 18. It'll be fine.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm casting Wish now, my guy.
That would be great. That'd pay off.
Yeah.
Or we already did.
That's a good point.
Dun dun.
Interesting. Anyways, Hackjaw.
All right, I'm going to keep going all the way down, so I'll repel the rest of the way my movement, and then see this fun thing going on. Did my bolt stay inside it?
It did not.
What is it currently? Is it like so the water elemental outside of the wolves? Anything else around this?
It's currently in the water.
Okay, even better, in the water.
So half of its body's submerged in the water.
Okay, got it.
You are all on land.
So in terms of repelling down, I know I began the action, so it is. You said 30 feet or 20?
20 feet.
Okay, so I still have 10, so I can at least get within cohesion. So I am going to move to get in cohesion, and then I am going to cast Searing Smite on my weapon. So, as a bonus action, I'm doing this. That means I get extra fire action, and I get to lighting it on fire is kind of funny. But I'm just going to use Searing to do some extra damage and beat the crap out of it. So, I bless my weapon, and I bludgeon.
Awesome.
So, I'll do this so our
I can't tell you.
lovely viewers can see it.
How are we looking on battery, guys?
Still good.
Sweet.
All right. Boop, boop. 11.
11 will not hit.
That's my turn.
All right. As you end your turn, the other 2 party members that you have down there will attack. One of them will attack the elemental other one will be trying to shoot across the way at the penguins. So you notice that the ranger sort of takes off across the way, and he starts trying to take shots at the penguins.
I'm away, Garfield. Don't you worry.
Yeah, so Garfield will hit the first one, and then he hits another one. And they both die.
These two?
Yes.
Rip.
They squishy.
Unless you want me to put them off the board completely.
That's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
As Garfield comes up, he loads up his 2 shots, double shots, and then he hears a sort of crackling voice go, "Ha ha ha ha! You think you can take us? These are just my pawns, child. I will not be defeated." As the sort of penguin being held up by 4 other penguins sort of goes, "Send in the rest." And he snaps his fingers. And you see his penguins go, hop! And they like, hop, 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 hop.
Coward.
As he runs away.
Coward.
As he runs back away.
Target acquired.
But yeah, and the ranger just goes, "What the fuck did I step into?"
Ask myself the same question.
And then he looks down at his shoe and he sees that it's bird shit.
Even better. Gonna take poison damage.
All right, Lilliemore.
Me? All right, is this thing still alive?
Oh wait, so I forgot about the other attack. So the other attack does hit. The top one. So the one on the ground, it's going to hit with its sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
It will do additional 5 points of damage to it. All right, now, so yes, this thing is still alive. It looks hurt, but it is still alive.
Oof, unfortunate. All right, time to be killed.
R.I.P. little.
That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oop. Plus 2 is 10. Slashing?
Yes, that will hit.
All right, another one.
It is really, really hurt.
That's an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And that's a 13 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Oh man. Does it have like a outwardly facing head? Or is it just water?
So as you see it, you do see like the amalgamisms of what a face would be. So it looks like dark patches of like seaweed sort of encompassed. So parts of the ice are still frozen.
Okay.
And so it has like frozen, squared off sections.
Oh my
where its
God,
eyes
love
are,
that.
And its mouth opens up and it's just like, ah!
All right, so first attack slicing through, but it like only stopping about halfway, and then second attack coming up.
And as you come up, you slice straight through its eyeball, popping it in half, and the water goes, and it drops. And then you just see a puddle on the ground.
Breathes heavily.
Okay.
One down.
Looks at you. Where are the rest?
And you still have movement.
I do. Can I try a jump across?
You sure can.
Alrighty, what would that be? Or, because I do have 15 feet of jump.
So you haven't used your movement.
I have not.
So I will say that you can use like a dash style action to jump across. So if you have 15 feet of jump, I will say that you could do it in roughly 2 feet of jump.
Okay.
So you can jump 30 feet if you use your dash.
Yes! Alright, love that.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
So rather than moving, you could just jump 30 feet. Yep. We'll make that fair.
That's really funny to me. I love that. Yeah, so, would that count as one of my rabbit hops, which is a bonus action? Okay, take one of those off. All right, cool. I think that was all of my movement, though, to get across there. So, yeah, just, like, breathing heavily, vibrating in rage, noticing penguins. That's that's the next kill.
So slashing through and then literally jumping off the wall again. As you are acquiring your next kill, we will go down to Luna and your attacks.
Okay.
There's currently a water elemental still on the ground.
That's this one, right?
Yes.
We're having a party.
And then there's 4 penguins?
There's currently 4 penguins, correct?
Currently.
Currently. Okay. Well,
How long?
I'm gonna do Soul first. I'm gonna have her come over and like just try to pick up a penguin.
Okay. You need to do an attack roll.
Yeep. It's like a 22.
You easily pick up a penguin.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna fling it.
You don't even need to fling it. You literally drop it. It dies.
10,
Splat.
13.
Fall damage. Anything over 10 feet dies.
Nice.
They're not very strong.
Sweet.
As it, you literally, Soul comes up, sweeps up, and just drops it. Do a perception check with Soul.
That's like a 6. I don't know what the thing would be.
Soul seems really distracted with these penguins.
I would be too if I was dropping penguins.
All right. Now it goes on to your other attacks.
I'm gonna do the 2 wolves first.
Okay. How we looking on battery?
Just check. We're looking good.
Sweet.
That's like a 19 something plus something for one of them. Come on. Oh, that is that one. Okay. And then 2, 8, 11.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 11 does not hit.
Oh, no, that was damage.
No, that was damage.
Oh, damage to the elemental? Okay, so is that after half or before?
Before.
So 6.
And that 20.
Okay,
Ow.
another 9 plus whatever.
My goodness.
6, 8, 9.
So 18, so 9 total?
9. And then we got 2 save throws. And then Luna's gonna
Oh,
start.
wait, if it's prone, do they
They have advantage.
advantage?
They-
Oh, yeah, I mean, you kind of already have advantage, though,
They
so.
have advantage, yeah. Fails both, so it will once again be prone.
Okay, and then Luna's gonna do her attack against him.
Okay. So are you jumping down? Because you're on the top.
This is dead.
Yeah, because she was right here.
So you're going to have to jump down the 20-foot drop to get to it.
Or use my rope. Even being a wolf, you can
You
hold
are
on
a
to your
wolf.
mouth.
You are a wolf, so you are limited on the actions a wolf could do.
Oh.
You could or spend your entire action using a dash to go through the gate that would be in the center of the wall. So you'd have to climb all the way down and then go through.
I'll have to do that. Not really.
I'll transform back and climb down.
Because if I dash, I can't.
You won't be able to attack this turn if you stay in wolf form to go around. You can or that or you jump.
I'll just jump because if I die, then I just go back to normal.
Yeah, you can jump straight onto the wolf or onto the water elemental.
It's like one of those rescue trampolines.
All right,
Okay.
so do an attack roll.
Okay.
You do not have pack tactics because you are attacking from the sky.
Oh. Well, shit. Just re-roll it then.
I would just re-roll. Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Isn't that 20?
Oh, the hell's happening?
This is really silly.
So
That purple die really likes you.
Normally.
Seriously, you've been chosen.
I've been chosen.
Chosen one.
Okay. 4, 7, 10 plus 9, 19
19. So
before half.
yep. So 8.
And then Tara hasn't had her stuff.
Yes, oh, Tara hasn't, but Tara. Are you gonna have Tara jump? Oh, also you take it's 2d6 worth of fall damage.
2d6?
Yep.
Ooh, shit.
Of course, that's when it rolls a 6.
I'm gonna take 8
Okay.
in wolf.
Hey, only 5 because you've got the 3 temporary HP.
I think that was before I changed into the wolf, though.
I think
Because of the
doesn't that still
HP.
stay? Womp,
It stays
womp.
on her, not.
I tried.
It's all good. It sells 29. She's fine.
All right. Then it goes back to Charlie, and Charlie looks really confused. She's like, "What do I do from up here? All right, I'm just gonna go out and just gonna cast my little firebolt cantrip again.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's gonna miss."
Oh, honey.
And then it goes back to the top with the water elemental on the ground. He's going to go ahead and use his whelm. Each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 15 strength saving throw. So everyone who is within a 5-block radius will need to make this save.
Looks like everyone.
Correct.
Minus maybe Garfield.
Correct.
You said it's strength.
And me.
Yep, strength based. 15 strength.
Actually works out.
I fail.
Okay.
Okay. Luna got. I can count 5, 6, 7, 8, 18.
Okay. So, what size is your character?
Medium.
Okay. What size is your character?
It's a wolf, so I don't know. Large beast.
Oh, you're big.
This is going to affect you.
I got an 18.
Yeah. So you're gonna take half this. So you're gonna take 9 damage for your character if you failed. You'll take half that if you succeeded.
So 5.
Yep. And then you are pulled into it if you failed, if you are a large or so a large or small creature.
So I need to roll
so
for the
Soon
other
gets
two
pulled
wolves
in.
too, right?
What was that?
I need to roll for the other 2 wolves.
You need to roll for the other 2 wolves. Your wolf survived. The other 2 wolves might not. So you need to roll for those. So you didn't get pulled in because you succeeded.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because you're standing on it.
12.
12. Okay.
One of them.
12, that will fail. So they will take the full 8 damage.
Okay.
And they're sucked inside of it.
Okay. The other one. It's like a 21.
It will succeed, so it'll only take half damage.
So it takes 5.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it'll attack. You being on top of it, it'll attack you first.
Rude.
You are physically on top of it. So I'm going to roll both my attacks. Both of those will fail.
Yeah. I like this. It's fun.
All right. Then we are back to Thune.
All right. So what is the resistance to get out? What do I have to roll?
So you have to make a strength-based DC 14 or higher.
Okay. I'm probably not going to pass that, so instead, I am just going to take up my crowbar and cast heat metal on it while floating inside.
What kind of components does that require?
None. I just focus on it and ignite.
Exactly. So you will be taking heat damage, though, from...
So it is boiling water. So I assumedly with that, I will not be taking full damage.
No, you'll be
Okay.
taking half damage.
That's fine.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for... So you'll take half of whatever your heat metal spell...
And then this thing does catch on fire every turn. It has to roll a save. So even water elementals, they still are affected by it.
Correct.
This is silly.
So gross.
Yeah. So it takes 10 damage.
Okay.
So I'll take 5, and then every turn, it is just going to take another, as long as I maintain it.
Yep.
But it's going to keep going.
Okay.
So I'll take 5.
And you are currently holding your breath.
So and that's still based on 3.5 is con? Is that just like every minute for con, like plus
Every
for bonus?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
So yes.
Then I'm gonna do that, and then
You are also inside of frozen water, so you're going to be taking 1 point of damage for every minute.
yes, that is why I'm gonna see if I can do this as well. So there's my heat.
Yeah, you're not in it, yeah.
This is
I'm still on top. But
action.
Yeah. If I could balance you on that tiny little nub, I would, but I don't have the confidence of that.
that's like the cool thing about that eagle I found is it's like got a flat space just big enough for one of those.
Yeah.
So I can like put them on top.
How are we looking on the camera up the top? Still alive?
Yeah.
Is that you or me?
That was me.
I'm not popular.
That's Gabe. He's my brother, so.
No.
Okay. So, is that the end of your turn, Thune?
I will also. Okay. Yep, I guess at this point, because I still haven't moved, might as well try to resist, see if I get out.
Yeah.
Boop. So with my -1, I get a 18.
You will manage to pull yourself out, recatching your breath. I do need you to roll a Constitution save to see if you can hold your concentration.
That's this doesn't need concentration. Once it goes on, it's just saving against the.
Oh,
lightning
gotcha.
spell.
Okay, cool.
So we are out, and I'm good. That is my turn.
Sweet. All right. So then it goes back to Lilliemore.
Alrighty. Oh, that's evens. Evens.
Do a perception roll first.
Okay. Ah. Oh, that's a big old 5.
You don't see a lot in the dark.
Nope.
You just see your rage.
Yeah. All I see is future corpses of penguins.
Squawk!
We gonna come over to this one and give it a mighty smack with the battle axe. That is a 24.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Please die. That is a 14 of damage.
How would you like to do this?
Bonk.
Just over top.
Yep.
Head down.
The penguin goes, please don't.
Hold on. I think I was right here. Yeah.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Keep going down the list.
Hi. 23.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
No mercy. 9.
Yeah, as you kill this one, the one across from it goes meep, and you see him press a button on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Ooh.
Get out of here. Ooh, that's actually wonderful. Dex save, that's a 23.
Okay, so you're gonna take half damage.
Okay, cool.
16 points, so it'll be half that, so 8.
8, okay, minus my temp HP, which is now 0, so then I'm minus 5.
As you see the siege weapon explodes
How rude.
Nice.
with the penguin.
Boom.
RIP'd.
This is gone now, I guess.
Yes, it is gone.
Just stand there. Wait, what kind of damage was it?
That was piercing damage.
I think I also resist that. Hold on.
You take half of the half.
Half of the house, so I take 3 damage.
Yes.
I forgot how funny barbarians are. All right.
They're interesting.
Yeah, I took a total of like 2 damage of that.
But you are still knocked back 10 feet.
I'm just over this corpse. I just skid through it.
Do a con save to see if you stay on your feet.
Okay. Oh, I might not. That's a 9.
You will be prone from the explosion.
Cool.
Okay. Luna.
That's my turn.
Is that one still alive?
That water elemental is still alive.
Okay.
He is hurt, but he's alive.
So all 3 of them have pack tactics now.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Luna. Just get it over with. This both suck. 10.
10 will miss.
Okay, the next one. That's the other one. Nat 20.
Okay.
How is that 4 now?
I think. Like you're watching. I'm not making.
No,
this
I
up,
am.
like,
I am
100%.
watching.
Listen, when you're rolling 2 dice every turn,
I mean, that is quite fair. The statistics go up a bit more.
Oh, so 9, 14, 20 plus 3, 23 on that one.
23, so half that is 11. It's still alive, but it's very, very hurt.
20, dirty 20 though.
Okay, that'll hit.
5.
5 total after or before?
Before taking half.
So before taking half, so it's 3. Okay. Yeah, it's still alive. It was prone. It is no longer, so we'll have to make saves again. It'll fail.
Womp.
Okay.
So how would Tara get down there?
He would have to go all the way around.
How many feet is that?
Or he can jump, but then he's going to take fall damage. 1d6 per 10 feet, so that's 2d6 fall damage. If you want him to jump.
Yeah, I'll just have him jump. He's 33.
Okay.
So 2d6.
2d6 first.
6
Okay.
damage. 27.
So, yeah, that'll take 5 feet of his movement.
And then he's got enough to come up to get him though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then so what did we use for the attack for him?
So he has a bite attack. That's the only one he has. It's 1d6 plus strength modifier, which is 3.
Then hit.
Okay. All right. Back up to the top. as the ranger sort of rushing next to you also was hit by the explosion.
Oof.
He also looks really messed up, but he sort of gets up and Garfield goes, "Oh, well, that was good morning." As he starts looking off towards the distance, 7 hells. I think we should run.
Why?
I don't know about you, but I've never been face to face with an army of monsters before, but there seems to be a bunch of siege weapons pointed at us.
Can I take a look?
Yes, I will let you use your bonus action to look.
Tinkies.
Can Soul see?
Yes.
Is that a perception, perhaps?
It was sure perception.
Oh man, that's a nice little 11.
Yeah, I'll say that you can see through the wood. You can see what looks like siege-looking weapons.
Oh.
You just see like the shadowing outlines of like siege-looking weapons, and then you see a bunch of like little stuff.
I mean, they explode. We can explode them all.
I think that was a choice. I don't know how they did it. Some sort of arcane intuition or something.
I'm not smart enough to figure that out. Don't like running.
Can we see Treebeard anywhere? That's that same forest, isn't it?
Correct. You can see if you can see Triggered
Okay.
with your character, your soul.
No. So,
They've already done their actions for perception on that side, so nobody can see anything. You just see these shadowy outlines, and that's all that he saw as well. He scored really well. So.
Reluctantly, knowing that she is in fact not one entire bunny army, and just a single bunny, in fact. Once it's my turn, she's probably gonna end up ending the rage, as there's nothing left to fight except for Garfield, and I don't want him to die. Yeah, once it's my turn again, I'll end the rage and head back over.
So the water elemental is going to try to do another attack. This one, it will do.
First, the water elemental was hit by my attack, so it must make a DC 15 con check, so it doesn't take some disadvantages.
It does, in fact, save.
Then it's good to go.
Okay. It will once again use its Whelm ability. Whoever is within 5 feet of it shall, in fact, have to make a save.
Everybody.
So, yes.
Does it count for the ones that are inside of it?
Yeah.
Because there's one wolf in there, I think,
Oh, no.
still.
The one wolf is still currently drowning.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice. I fail.
Okay, so you are once again going to be popped inside, and you're going to be taking 9 points of damage. How are we looking on battery?
It is down to 1.
Cool. All right. Then it's going to try to make its attacks. It's going to try to do them at one of the wolves. Okay. So it's got a natural 20 and a natural 1 for its attack. So,
fine.
okay. Natural 1 for an enemy, anyone within 5 feet can attack it, because it doesn't have any spells that it can cast. So all of you guys will get an opportunity attack against it. But
That's hilarious.
But it's going to be able to basically one-shot something.
I'll use my helmet's ability to make sure it doesn't. So, with a flash of inspiration, I see the crit and turn into a normal hit, as I use one of my charges.
So now that it's a normal hit,
Yeah.
Courtesy of, he gave me that item, so it's a very nice item.
like I said, when in doubt, I always will break the game in the player's favor. So now it's just going to be hitting your wolf 4. That'll be 11 points of damage.
Which, the one inside of it or the one outside of it?
The one inside of it.
Is it 11?
Yes. And everyone who's within 5 feet of it gets an attack of opportunity against it.
So, due to me drowning inside, would I still get a chance?
Correct.
I'll do my best.
Oh.
All right, with my -1.
I'm gonna do terror first.
A 17.
17 will hit.
And that does mean my smite activates, because it was until my next melee hit. So for the inside, I catch it on fire. All right.
I love the physics of this.
It's just what happens.
Burning Smite's great. I love it.
Burning Smite's good, but I'm going to get more hurt from this, but it's just how things are. There we go.
You don't want to eat any food while you're drowning?
At this point, you know what? I might as well cook something while I'm in here.
Do you have a bonus action to heal yourself?
Searing Smite.
Bonus
I can heal
action
myself
to
on my
eat
turn.
some
Yes,
soup.
when it is my turn. Okay, so it takes a total of. Let me get all my stuff up here. From the inside, this is all going to be bludgeoning, and then fire. So bludgeoning, fire combined, 13 damage.
Okay, so what is the bludgeoning damage and what is the fire damage? Because that's
6 bludgeoning and 7 fire.
So 3 bludgeoning and 7 fire.
And from that point, because it hit, this is the one that does catch it on fire. The searing, the other one I just activate if I want to, but this one it has to resist. So to do so, it needs to beat a comeback. Another DC 15.
It fails.
Wow.
Let me make sure that's the case, just to make sure I'm not lying to you. Get out of here. Yes. Okay, so no, it's a successful save, so all it has to do is, try and put itself out. To put out the flames, so it can take a full action to do so, or, con saving throw. Yep, okay, cool. Just making sure. So it is a 15. So at that point then, it'll just be on fire each turn.
Sweet, yeah. So
It
it is
boils.
currently boiling. The outside, while the inside is currently still cool and frozen. All right. So your attacks of opportunity,
I got with Tara, a 16.
that'll hit. Roll for
Okay.
damage.
Four.
Okay. Does anyone? Oh, and then your 2 wolves, or your 2 wolves also get to attack it.
And Luna.
Yeah.
So 15.
Yep.
Okay. Wrong way.
Damn.
12. 15.
Yeah. So between the last array of hits, how would you like to kill this monster?
All the wolves are just gonna tear into it and just obliterate it.
So as you're biting into the flaming water pile, it's going as the wolf's inside is like basically chewing on the water inside of it. That'll end your guys' first combat as the members on the other side, as you manage to sort of finish it. So you are currently on the front facing. You are told that there is a large valley of potential penguins and siege weapons just past the forest. What would you like to do?
Oh man. My rage ends because I'm not going to attack anything right now. So it's no more funny little swirly flurry nonsense around me. Probably warning people is gonna be the best path at this point. So she's gonna look over at Garfield. Can you jump it?
I can do something like that as he literally teleports across.
Ooh.
Well, fine.
Spicy.
So she's gonna run. Goodbye. And then using dash, jump my funny rest of the amount, and land on top of the wall, and then like scream over the side of the wall to whoever is down there. There are more siege weapons. There's like 20 or something.
Get inside! Hurry! As you hear like a chant, a bunch of war drums. Ooh, good job. Good job. Ooh, good job.
I don't like this feeling deep inside of me. I'm gonna start climbing.
As you hear, wah, and you just see through the shadowy forest what looks to be like lights of like different shadowy shapes with siege weapons on the other side. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode of Dice Age. See you guys next week. Ooh.